Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to my channel. So today I was on Twitter and I was just scrolling, minding my own business and shit, and I saw this topic that literally just like slapped me across the face, and I was like, okay, I gotta make a video on this. So with that being said, today's topic is gonna be about Miss Caitlyn Jenner. Now, I really don't know what to say or where to start because there's just so much to say about her. But I saw a tweet from Huffington Post saying that Caitlyn Jenner says that although she doesn't support Donald Trump, she thinks that he would be a good president to support women's issues. Yeah. Furthermore, she says that she would never, ever, ever vote for Hillary Clinton, and also goes as far to call her a fucking liar. Before I get into Caitlyn Jenner's political views, I kind of just wanted to express my feelings about how I feel about her just as a person in general. When I had first heard about Bruce Jenner transitioning into Caitlyn Jenner, I was appalled, but in a very good way. You know, being a part of the LGBTQ community and being the G of the community, it wasn't abnormal for me to see lesbians or gays or bisexuals in pop media. We had TV shows that spoke about gay issues such as Glee, or there was numerous of celebrities in all different categories who were gay, like Lady Gaga, Sam Smith, who were singers. There's Neil Patrick Harris, who was an actor. There's Tom Daley, who is an athlete, and we had like people like Ellen DeGeneres who have their own talk show. So it wasn't abnormal for me to see gays in the pop media culture. However, there was little to no transgenders who were in the position to speak on trans issues on a global or a mass scale. When Caitlyn came around, I was really excited to see how we would all grow and evolve as people, and to be honest, I think she has shed light on some of the topics. I think transgender, just in the last year or so, has become less of a taboo topic to speak about. So just in that sense, I do think Caitlyn has done an amazing job. And to be honest with you, I thought she was going to be iconic, because when I first saw her Vanity Fair cover issue, I was like, girl, you better work. Then she did the interview with Diane Sawyer, and I was like, yes, bitch, you better spread knowledge on them trans issues. Girl, you better work. Then the ESPYs came along, and she did her emotional and moving speech, and I was like, yes, bitch, make me cry, make me feel. And then, the bitch kept opening her mouth and ruined everything. After Am Cait came out, I was really expecting for the show to really further people's knowledge on trans issues. And I really wanted Caitlyn to really seize her opportunity to become a role model for the trans community. But after watching the first season of the show, I started to realize that Caitlyn was nothing more than a Kardashian with a special platform. I started to feel like she was using her newfound fame and her media just to solidify herself as a celebrity. But bitch, the turning point of me disliking Caitlyn Jenner was when she went on Ellen DeGeneres and showed her lukewarm support for same-sex marriage. If you haven't seen the interview with Ellen DeGeneres and Caitlyn Jenner, I encourage you to watch it. And in the interview, Ellen basically kind of confronts her and says, it still seems like you're kind of not on board with same-sex marriage. And Caitlyn responds by saying, well, I am on board because it's going to be the land of the law, essentially. And then she furthermore says, and if the word marriage is so important to you gays, I can let you guys have it. Bitch, who are you? It baffles me that somebody from the LGBTQ community can show little to no support to all the other fucking letters besides the T in it. She doesn't care about lesbians, bis, gays, or the Qs, the questionable people. What further pisses me off about Caitlyn is when I saw the trailer for season 2 of Am Cait, she gets into a heated discussion with her transgender friends on a bus, and they basically confront her and say, like, you didn't show support for same-sex marriage. And instead of Caitlyn Jenner basically being like, you know what, like, you're right, like, I fucked up, like, let me learn about gay marriage, like, let me apologize to the gay community and genuinely and sincerely mean it. Instead, she starts pointing fingers and is like, well, I'm not the only person who was ever like that. And she says, Obama wasn't originally for gay marriage, Hillary Clinton wasn't originally for gay marriage. And then her other response was, and in my defense, when I was asked that question on Ellen, I only had like a minute to respond and think about my answer. It shouldn't have been hard. You shouldn't have to think about your answer. You should feel passionate about same-sex marriage because you're part of the LGBTQ community. You shouldn't have to think of a right answer. You should know the right answer. And now that I see that Caitlyn Jenner saying shit like, I think Donald Trump would be great for women's issues, it's basically the cherry on top of the why I fucking hate Caitlyn Jenner sundae ice cream, and I'm about to eat that shit up. You can disagree or dislike Caitlyn Jenner for her political views or whatever you may have. However, that does not give you a pass to misgender her. I feel like when Caitlyn Jenner does something that's really questionable, people kind of take that as a green light to be transphobic as hell, and that is not okay. So let me know in the comment sections below what you guys think about Miss Caitlyn Jenner. Well, that's all the tea that I had brewed up in this little noggin, so thanks for watching my video, and don't forget to subscribe to all my little social media platforms that I'll leave in the description box below. And thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.